Shake Table Lab by Nigel, Stiger, and Travien-Sears. We are making a blueprint of the Shake Table Lab. This is what we are going to do to base the structure on. We are putting the first story of the Shake Table Lab structure. We added cross supports on the first story so that the first story would be stronger. Straws were used to make cross supports for the second layer of the tower. Extra tape was added to the second story just in case the other layer of tape unravels. The first story of our building was 18.5 centimeters, and our second story was just as big as 19 centimeters. Altogether, our structure was 37.5 centimeters. Our structure can hold 2 sandbags on each structure. We need to strengthen the parts of our structure to where we can reinforce the frame. The strongest parts of the structure were the cross supports on the first story. The weakest parts of the structure were the frames because they could not bend in and out when they had the pressure against them. We did not add any string to our structure. We used a lot of tape where there's more than one straw. With 5 extra straws, we could put them on the first story so they would be sturdy.
I think we should have.
It's a light test.
Oh, we made it.
Franklin is surviving. Started, but it's so Don't crush it, don't crush it.
Oh no, no!
Franklin, I believe. I don't want to crush it, I don't want to crush it. If they make it further, yes, it's gonna make it!
Hello, my name is Travien-Sears, and we're live with Pepsi Cola here today talking about our building. So our building, me and Nigel's building, supported 4 sandbags, and on the 5th one, it collapsed on the bottom left corner. It went kaboosh. If I were going to build it over again, I think I would make our building at least a little bigger because it was really small, but being small, it held a lot. And overall, we did get 100%, so I'm not going to complain. But I would affect the lower corner, and me and Nigel were going to put cross supports on the not cross supports, but we did that. But extra support if we had extra sandbags, but we had already put a lot of extra things in there. So what I learned about building strong earthquake buildings was that it was fun, and I learned a lot about how earthquakes are very difficult at times, and building architects or builders in general have to work twice as hard as you'd think they would, to build the building. What I liked about building this building was I made connections, and I made connections with the building. And it was so sad when it died because, as you'll see in the footage coming up, it was just terrible. It was really sad. So thank you, and
Starting. Okay, so this is Pepsi Cola. This is with Nigel, and we're talking about our earthquake towers. What it did. So my earthquake, our sandbags, ours held 4, and on the 5th one, it kind of crashed in the bottom left corner. Sorry. what I would do to build it over is I would add more support on the lower story instead of on the higher story because it's mostly the base, and then it helps if it's on the base instead of up in the top. And also, what I learned about building strong buildings is that if it is that if the bottom is more secure, the whole building would be secure also. And then what I liked about building this is that you can put as much creativity as you want into everything. So yeah, bye.
That was live with Nigel Stiger from Chadwick School.